What's up, fishing fam? Welcome back to the channel and the first ever mBOS Taste Off. Last video we were down in Natchitoches, Louisiana, home of Cane River Brewing Company, where we met Justin and brought back 4 of his finest brews. Today they're going to go up against the hometown team of Black Dog Brewery right here in Mooresville, Indiana, with 4 of their finest selections as well. I have here in front of me, to my left, a panel of judges, experts in the industry. They're over 21 and they like to drink beer. The contestants will not see what they're going to have, but you folks at home will see right here on top of this Orion cooler what beers the contestants are drinking. And we'll pick a winner. We'll get it going. All right. All right, round 1. We're going to go down the IPA road, okay? So we've got Graffiti Road from Black Dog Brewery. It's going to be a New England Pale Ale versus the Cane River APA. Basically, what you guys are going to experience with this, you're going to have a little bit of hoppiness to it. If you're not familiar with an IPA, they're definitely an acquired taste. Those that usually like black coffee tend to gravitate to IPAs, but they're not for everybody. What you'll find is about 2.5 ounces of pour there, as it's enough to soak the palate, taste it, and see what we come up with. So if you go ahead and pick up the, let's go with the one on your left first, give it a little sniff, see what you smell, if it smells like...
I like the way it smells.
Yeah, I do.
That's good.
So yeah, you come up with, it's just not your run-of-the-mill water beer.
I'm trying to figure out what it smells like. It smells good
A
though.
little bit of sweet smelling.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You want to taste it?
go ahead.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different than what I'm used to, but I can drink this.
Right.
Yeah, I could definitely drink
Yeah.
this. I can really taste the sweetness. I mean, it's not too sweet, but
Right.
it's sweet, and I like it.
Okay.
I like the sweetness
Yeah.
of it.
And see, I like a sweet drink as well. And what I tell people at the brewery is, you know, there's some beers where it's just like my end of the day shift pint. Like you've had a day, you just want to sit and have a beer.
Yeah.
And then there's that one you want to take on the kayak with you and go floating down the river, and you're going to be hitting it all day.
Right.
Yeah.
Usually IPAs are not going to be that beer. This is that beer you might just want to sit back at the end of the day and have a nice beer.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
the smell comes through in the taste.
Yeah,
Like how you
There's
smell
a lot of
it.
taste in it.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'd like more, to be honest with you.
that can be negotiated. Go ahead and cleanse your palate with some crackers. We're official here, folks, okay? The Microbrewery Open Series takes this very serious, okay? The S is for serious, but it also could be for serious. So we're going to cleanse the palate of our contestants here, or our, what would we call them, beer aficionados and
I like it.
ambassadors of beer drinking.
I like it.
All right, so you feel cleansed?
Yes.
All right, let's go with a, what are we calling it, B? All right, choice B. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but go ahead and give it a sniff.
Different
That's a
than the
little
first.
different.
yeah.
Yeah.
Different than the first, for sure.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, the cool thing about different breweries is they all have different brewmasters, and
Right.
everyone has a little bit different take on everything. So
Man, yeah, I'm trying. There's
It's almost got like
Something-
an orangey
I was
scent.
just
yeah,
to
there's
it.
something
It's almost
familiar
like-
about it, but I
like
can't.
It's almost
put
like
my-
orange juice. Almost
Yeah.
smells like
Yeah.
pineapple juice. Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's different.
yeah,
This one's a little. I'm finding it a little bitter at the end. Not.
Yeah.
I don't know if bitter's the right word, but kind of a. Not so much a punch, but a flick. You know what I mean?
it's like,
Definitely,
hey.
definitely, yeah, it's definitely popping up going, hey.
There's a little bit of an aftertaste
Yeah.
with this one.
Yeah.
So
Do we need to make a call?
based on that end of the day beer, if you were like, it's been a day, it's been a rough day, we'll go with that segment of it first. Which would you pick as like, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna chill and have this beer. Unanimous decision
Yes.
Yeah.
for A.
Yeah.
I'm going with
Definitely.
A if A is on the left, for sure.
All right, Chris. What would you say would be your number one reason behind going with that?
I'd say the smell.
The smell.
Comes through in the flavor.
That's good. So it kind of tastes like it smells. It
Yeah.
smells like it tastes.
Yeah.
No confusion there,
No.
right?
Yeah.
I think that I really enjoyed the smell of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The taste was a little bit of a disappointment.
Okay.
So
No,
It
that's,
was,
that's
um,
good.
I think
It
I
was a little bitter.
think
Yeah,
this
it-
could be acquired.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
but-
that's what I think.
It would have to be acquired.
And you hit the nail on the head. The beer,
Absolutely.
the beer of choice for round one was actually Cane River APA. It's definitely a smoother drinking beer. Where the Graffiti Road is a double New England, so it's going to be a hoppier beer.
Okay.
It's definitely going to
Okay.
be a more acquired taste.
Right.
Like for me,
Yes.
that's not my wheelhouse.
Right.
Right.
For sure.
But Nicole really likes it. She likes the hoppier beers for sure.
Yeah.
So,
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Good.
all right, folks, we're back. Round two. All right, this round we're gonna lighten it up a little bit. We're gonna cleanse that palate with a nice pale ale or a blonde ale. Definitely an all-day type of drink. This is that floating down the river type kind. Good summer drink. So if you ever have a person that wants a beer in the craft realm that just wants to get out of that domestic, this is a really good stepping point. So go ahead and pick the beer to your left and have a sniff. Take a test.
Good smell.
Yeah, it smells good.
Yeah. Tastes good.
Yeah.
Yeah, your blondes and your pales are going to be a little less filling, a little lighter body.
It's crisp.
Yeah.
Not going to have the bite
Yeah.
and more of a refreshing. like
There's,
a-
it's
Yeah.
really kind of a refreshing taste, like
Right.
not a.
It's
No
something you
bite,
drink, like on a hot
you know.
day.
yeah, a lot mowing the lawn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's-
exactly.
It's a great beer for the tractor.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yes. And if you're first getting into craft beer, that's usually that's the lane people get into.
Okay.
Some people call it the slow lane. Some people just don't get out of it.
Right.
That's okay. All right, go ahead and take a cracker there and cleanse your palate. Now these two are going to be very similar in terms of the alcohol content, the hoppiness of it. Everything is going to be very similar. So this could be a little bit tougher decision. So go ahead and grab your other beer, give it a little sniff.
Wow, this doesn't have much of a smell.
Tastes different.
Yeah, I'm not. Not much
There's
of a
something
smell.
else in there, like that's different.
I could drink that all day floating down the river,
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely
For sure.
light and airy drink.
To be
There's not a
honest,
scent
to be
that
honest, I'm
jumps out
not.
at you, but
I'm not tasting much difference in these two.
Yeah, they're going to be pretty similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tasted a little bit of a difference.
Mhm.
I know which one I like.
I got my vote.
Oh.
Yep.
All right, folks, go ahead. Let's see it. Split decision. All right, Scott's going to float down the river with Cane River. Very appropriate choice. And you're right. It's called the local or locale,
Yeah.
as they like to put a little twist on it. Cane River also infuses this beer with different fruit flavors, strawberry, peach, whatnot. We sampled a few of those down there. And definitely a very chill beer.
Yeah. That's a
winner-
good way to describe it.
Chill
Chill
it
beer.
is, and it's a chill
It was a
beer.
good
Yeah.
chill drink, I think.
Yeah, they
For me-
they
for
live
me.
by their motto, the no wake zone, so they just
Right.
chill. But the winner
Sounds
by a
good.
2-1 split decision, Black Dog's My Girl. That is their it's a staple at the brewery. It's their blonde ale. You can buy that at any or most liquor stores and fuel hockey games. So if you go down to watch the Indianapolis Fuel and you want to get a good beer, my girl, blonde ale, winner, round 2.
Oh.
Yeah, feeling good. All right, folks. Round number 3, and we're going to step it up a couple notches. No, we didn't just change the oil. We're going brown. All right, so we've got 2 selections. Both of them are going to be a brown ale. I know there's a little apprehension here in this group. Maybe getting into that fast lane, it's a little thick.
Yep.
But whenever you smell the beer, you'll probably notice a little more in the nose where it's like, oh, there's a lot more flavor that goes into these beers than just motor oil. I promise you. You'll notice some different tones that you didn't pick up as far as the citrus stuff before. We'll see what kind of flavors you guys can pick up with those highly trained palates. All right.
This kind of has me a little excited.
Here we go.
You're telling a story here.
Yeah, let's go left.
You gotta love.
Go ahead. It's an acquired taste.
Yeah, it's a different taste of
It's almost
what I'm
like,
used to.
Like molasses or like a syrupy.
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
Maple is a
Yeah.
common taste that people get, a common smell.
I am getting a little
Like
bit of
caramel,
maple.
coffee.
Yeah.
I was
Caramel
just
kinda
about
coffee.
to say coffee. He took
Yeah.
the words right out of my mouth. I was just about to
Caramel
say.
or coffee, kind of.
Yeah, the caramel.
After I take
coffee
a
is
sip or
2
two, I can
biggest
start to
hits.
kind of smell the coffeeness a little bit of it too. Hopefully that's a word.
The coffeeness.
Coffeeness.
Confidence.
It's the
Well, you
realness.
just made it
That-
one, man.
That would be an acquired taste for me, but
You
I
just made
think
one,
Yeah.
the more I drink it,
Isn't
I could
Yeah.
get to like.
And
like
again,
that more.
your browns are typically not going to be that all day
Yeah,
sip and
right.
drink.
For sure.
It's
For sure.
to sit back and relax, a gentleman's beer, if you
Right.
will. So yeah.
Almost like ordering a drink or something rather
You
than
gotta have a
beer.
cigar with this one.
Yes.
Right.
All right. Cleanse your palate whenever you get the opportunity. We'll go
It's
to
actually-
the next beer.
It was better than I thought it was going to be.
It surprises a lot of people. Like
Yeah.
I said, I did not touch this stuff. I'd be like, nope. And
Right.
it's now my favorite line of beer. I drink stouts now
Okay.
on the regular, and you can ask Nicole. I would have never touched this stuff before,
Yeah.
Right.
but it's
So you prefer like coffee, syrupy over citrusy,
Yeah.
fruity.
which is weird because it's definitely not the normal way I would go.
Right.
That sounds stupid.
I guess it depends on really the season as well.
It
You know,
does.
if it's
Like
winter, I probably would prefer something like this. If it's
Yeah.
cold out,
Mm-hmm.
but if it's summer, I'm gonna prefer like
A
a
more refreshing
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah,
Well, it's
something-
kind of like driving in your car, and certain days you want to hear this radio station or
right.
this genre of music.
Yeah.
Same sort of thing.
Absolutely.
This one looks quite a bit darker.
Yeah.
yes, it does.
Not much different.
Uh,
Smell.
Another acquired taste for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, this smells a little more
It
bitter.
almost looks like a cup of coffee when you look
I
at
agree.
it.
Yeah.
Like the
A
froth.
little
on it.
more bitter.
Black coffee hold the cream.
Yeah.
Probably
Man,
not for me, but
It's
Yeah.
like, is this going to wake me up here a little bit?
I don't think the caffeine content is there,
Oh, okay.
but you'll definitely sleep good after a few of them.
All right.
interesting.
So tough decision. Obviously not a drink that's, real high on everyone's list of, what you would go and choose.
I'm
But it's
honestly
NBA.
kind of, I would choose it every now and then.
There you go.
Before, I think I would never, it never looked appealing to me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Right.
So beer drinking for me usually is a marathon, not a sprint.
There you go.
But at times, if I wanted to sprint, I could do these.
Yeah, you could get there in a real
I could
hurry.
probably
Yeah.
drink that like if I was out somewhere and had a steak. Like
Mhm.
I wouldn't drink that to like get buzzed or anything.
Right.
But, like just for flavor, like with a steak or with my meal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's where the craft scene is really going. That there's so much shade thrown at from the spirit crowd or the wine crowd. Some people think beer is just bongs and shotguns.
Yeah.
Right.
It's so much more than that. I mean, you can pair these deals with several different entrees or desserts, which we've done at Black Dog Brewery a few different times, and it's ended up fantastic.
So far, every one of them I would probably like with a meal.
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome. So, but there's only got to be one winner in this particular round of the brown versus brown.
I'm gonna go with this one.
Yep.
All right.
It was more of like a honey
Yes.
syrup
Yeah.
flavor.
Yep.
That's a perfect example of what the Cane River Brown Ale is. It's definitely got a honey tone to it. I told Justin, the owner, when we were down there, that was my favorite beer
Yeah.
that I had
Oh,
of
wow.
his, and it definitely a great brown. The Black Dog,
Seemed like just enough kick.
Justin,
Just
it's
enough.
just right there.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of just right there, the Dillinger is Black Dog's brown ale, and it's technically a brown porter. That's why it's darker.
Okay.
And might pick up a little heavier flavor, a little thicker body, but it is a little heavy on the brown side,
Right.
but it's still in the same lane. Now, out of all these beers, guys, is there any one in particular that you just were like, oh, man, I really
Gotta have
The
it.
My Girl.
the My Girl,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
really like the micro.
I think the first test that we did
yeah.
was probably my favorite.
Cane River?
That was
I can't remember the name
The
of
very
it.
yeah.
first taste we did
Cane
was the
River IPA,
graffiti
wasn't it?
versus the American Pale Ale.
Yeah, that's probably more for me.
Awesome.
But I enjoyed the flavors of all of these, and I can't thank you enough, Jason and Nicole, for the opportunity to taste these beers. Good.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
It's,
bad one. They're
pretty
all
fun.
good.
No,
Some just aren't
not
for me.
one of them was bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I could
I could drink any one of them.
honestly, I could see myself. Yeah. Of changing things or something like that. Just trying one here or trying
Yeah,
one there.
yeah.
You know, trying a 6-pack. You know, things like that.
Right.
Awesome. And you can buy, all these beers at your local breweries. You can buy them at most alcohol stores, liquor stores. We appreciate having you guys on. Thank you so much for
problem.
donating your pallets.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
And welcome to the craft brew revolution. All
Yeah.
right. Folks, we'll see you on the next one. We're headed down to South Carolina. We got some great beer ahead for you. We can't wait to see you. Peace out.
Can I come?